Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube, The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter, The Swish Gaming, Twitch, The Swish Gaming, and Facebook, The Swish Gaming. Today, we're going to test out a deck that has really been crushing lately. We're trying out a variation that Raja Suleiman got 9th with at the NRG yesterday. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get his 7th top 8 in a row. But like I said on social media, he's just saving it for the RC. So, but anyway, one interesting thing about Raja's build is he tried out Fable of the Mirror Breaker. He was on 2. I'm going to try a 3rd, and I'm going to try trimming 1 Stormseeker. Another thing that Raja was doing that I liked was he was playing a Mana Confluence instead of the Den of the Bugbear. I have trimmed one of the 3 Mutavaults because Mutavault was really costly for me yesterday playing this deck. Just a lot of spots where I was not happy with it at all, in the early game especially. So I'm going to try a 2nd Mana Confluence because I just want consistent mana and I want to play games. Which, unfortunately for me, a lot of times yesterday, it didn't quite happen for me. So we're going to see if cutting a Mutavault for a 2nd Confluence is reasonable. It might be wrong. It might be a little too results-based. Maybe I just ran pretty poorly yesterday. But I have not liked the many Mutavaults that are in this deck, especially because Raja's down a land. But this Gruul deck, I mean, other than the Fables, this is the deck that has won the last, like, 4 challenges, 3 challenges, I think, and it got top 4 challenges a row, 4 challenges ago. So this deck is just really hot right now. It's really crushing on Magic Online. Good morning, Ninja. How's it going? It's really crushing on Magic Online. And, you know, this weekend, Raja almost got a top 8 with it at the NRG as well. And Max Smith and I also played this deck, and you know, we didn't have great events at all. I did get a top 64, which was good for another NRG point, which is nice because Larry Fields and I are both in the race on the NRG leaderboard. But I had a rough weekend, but I ran into some matchups that you're not trying to play with this deck. I ran into Enigmatic, Yorion, and lost 2 games in a row with my opponent at 2 life with Lethal Stomp in hand, and he was able to claw his way out of it. That was how my event started. Started up a game and then lost those 2 games. It was really frustrating, but honestly, my opponent played very well, so, you know, at least I didn't lose to somebody who didn't know what they were doing. Like, my opponent played beautifully to win that game, to win that match, so props to him, honestly. But anyway, lost to that deck. Then I get paired against Greasefang twice. And game 1, the Greasefang matchup isn't amazing. This deck's been trimming oozes every week because they're just kind of getting worse and worse in the meta. And lava, you know, the challenge list has been playing 4 Lava Coil and no Strangles. So like Ooze is very awkward with that. Just bored working by yourself, Ninja. Fair enough. But I think the Fables will help matchups like that. We can find our cards that matter easier. We have 1 extra hate piece in the sideboard. The challenge lists have been playing 4 Volley, 4 Hearse. But we have 3 Volley, 2 Hearse, and there are 2 Scavenging Oozes in the board as well. So those will be good against Greasefang. They just didn't run amazing against Greasefang, honestly, post-board. I never saw more than one hate card, 1 sideboard card. And my opponent always had some form of answer, be it Thoughtseize or Abrupt K or Fatal Push, whatever. So we're gonna hope we run a little better today in this league. But I think this deck is very good, and I'm excited to get a league in with it again here. We've played variations of this deck. We haven't tried Fable yet, despite DeCandio being in chat multiple times saying we should. So this week we're gonna start off with testing some Fable of the Mirror Breaker in the Scroll deck. Who is ranked higher, me or Larry? We are still dead even. We were both at 94 points going into the weekend, I believe, and we were on the same team on Saturday, so we stayed the same on Saturday, and yesterday we got like 60th and 62nd, so we both got a top 64 barely, and got 1 point, or 2 points, I guess, because you get 1 for top 64, 1 for entering the event. So we're both like at 101 or something. So we're doing pretty good. Honestly, the NRG leaderboard is the least of my concerns now. I'm just trying to get my PT qualification at the RC. So that's really that's what matters these next couple weeks here, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And for those that don't know, I haven't put it on the schedule yet, but I will not be streaming at all next week because Larry and I might stream a little bit Monday morning, I guess, next week, but Larry and I are flying out around 3 in the afternoon next Monday for Atlanta, and we're just going to stay there for a week and kind of test, and so I will not be streaming next week, and I will get that on the schedule soon. And then the week after that, I'm going to start streaming a playthrough of Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. I'm not sure which one I'll play. It doesn't really matter. It's the same concept. But that's going to be what's going on the next couple weeks after this week. All right. Got an opponent. We lost the die roll. It's not a great start. Hopefully we can have an elf in the opener. I was really bad at doing that yesterday. Really bad at doing that. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly the kind of hand you want right here. We're keeping this. I did not see many 7s like this yesterday. I'll tell you, oh my god, it's Karuga. I am so sick of this Fires of Event. This deck is everywhere on Moto. It's so dumb. We played against this deck 5 times last week with mono white, and we beat it 4 of the 5. I mean, I'm still going to keep this. This is not a good matchup for us, though, at all. It's, in fact, quite bad. The 2 Gem Razors will help, but this is not what I want to be seeing at all. Okay, well, thank God we have this Fable of the Mirror Breaker that might be coming through for us. Hopefully opponent doesn't have Stomp for the Elf, but they probably do. Yeah. Because of the way their mana's started, I almost feel like they're the Sphinx of Foresight version. Of course, you got that. Alright, God, we're so dead. It's just ridiculous how dead we are. Oh, boy. I can't F6 because I probably want to use Stomp here. Oh, did they miss 3rd land? Alright, maybe we're not dead. Maybe we got a shot. Sometimes opponent just draws 0 lands. Alright, Stomp you. I feel like they probably have a Brazen Borrower in their hand. It's just my guess. Okay, I need to play this. We gotta loot at probably these, maybe both these. We'll see. Brazen Borrower is gonna suck. Stomp's gonna suck. He probably has one of them. I could have obviously played my Bone Crusher, but my hand is so bad that I have to Fable there. I just don't think there's a choice. He did not have Brazen Borrower or Stomp. Okay, opponent's just missing lands. Okay, opponent is conceding the game. Well, that was lucky. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty fortunate. Not a matchup I like to see at all. I think I'm going to bring in the Cleaves. I don't think Gigantha is very good. The Acrone War seems pretty poor to me. It could come up that it, I mean, it could steal like an Omnath or a Kenra. I don't know. Maybe it's actually okay. Maybe the Acrone War is okay. Part of the reason I think maybe I didn't have success with this deck yesterday too is I think sideboarding with this deck is actually kind of interesting. Knowing what cards are good and bad in certain matchups. I found myself boarding out Skysob against Greasefang the first time I played it, and then came to the realization that I think this card's actually good against Greasefang. It like blocks Angels, it kills Greasefang. It's a good way to kill them. They don't have that many flyers. They have like no flyers other than the Angels they get off Perihelion, and if that's happening, you're probably losing anyway. And then they also have Sky Sovereigns of their own, but if we have Sky Sovereigns in the deck, we're more likely to be able to beat their Sky Sovereigns. So, it's interesting, but regardless, the Acrone War in this matchup is interesting. I'm not sure if it's terrible or... I think Strangle's awful. That's coming out of my deck. I like Lava Coil enough. It deals with Omnath, which probably matters. It could deal with Sphinx of Foresight if they're playing that. Is Embercleave good? I think it is. I think I just want the speed. How many boats do we want here? Maybe I go down to like 2. I don't think I need 3. I think I am going to leave in at least 1 Acrone War. And I might even want a second Acrone War. But that might be aggressive. The real question to me is Embercleave good? And I think it is. I think we just want to be able to cleave them. I'm not sure if Skysov is actually good at all. I could just cut all my Skysovs and have some Acrone War, just like 3 Acrone Wars to like steal their nonsense. But the problem with stealing their stuff is their Brazen Borrower deck usually. So if I steal their thing, they can just borrow their thing back to their hand. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Maybe I don't want Acrone War at all for that reason. Maybe just leave in the Mize. I really don't know enough about their list to be sure. I don't like Ooze against them either, but it's probably better than more Acrone War, more Sky Sovereign. It's at least a thing that gets some pressure, can set up Embercleave. I'm just going to leave in the Mize Acrone War. We didn't see enough of their deck yet. I'm pretty sure they're playing Brazen Borrower, but we don't know that 100%, so... You've been snapping? I have not snapped since last week and will not be snapping this week, probably really at all, to be honest, because of the RC next week. I am going to keep this hand. I don't love it. There's no elf, but I mean, we've got some powerful stuff going on. I don't know. This may have been a mulligan. May have been a bad call on my part. I mean, yeah, we'll just play a lair, I guess. Go ahead. Lame. That's fair. Yeah, I've got an RC to test for, so that's going to be my next 2 weeks. It's just really focusing on Pioneer and trying to figure out what I'm going to play. All right, drawing all 3 layers, huh? Now this is the kind of hand I saw a lot this weekend. Like 7 with no elf. I think it's a keep, but I don't know for sure. It's like close. Maybe it was a mulligan, I guess. I don't know. No answer to fires. We just like haven't drawn a single spell that has not been helpful. They just play this on red, and I'm going to play a Fable. I will say I'm already liking Fable quite a bit, though. Because, I mean, this is going to be a huge moment. We get to try and find a Gem Raiser, maybe. Most importantly, we just, you know, get to loot away some of these stupid lands. Just drawing 1,000 lands here. It's possible I was supposed to Stormseeker there instead to play around the stomp. But I think, again, the loot is just, like, so important here. I don't know, Stormseeker into Chariot was pretty real, I guess. And they had no blue mana open. I don't know, maybe I should have gone Stormseeker into Chariot. Kind of just wanted to loot. I'm not happy with this hand. I think I'm fine with the way I played it, but because I was expecting we were going to get fires, so I wanted to find a fire, sure, or find an answer. Okay, Lava Coil looking solid, I guess. All right, we're pitching this and we're pitching this, I believe. Second Chariot is debatably pitchable as well, but I think I'm okay with 2 of them. I'm just gonna pitch that. All right, well, 2 more lands. Nice. Okay. Play this. Play this. Go. Omnath. Yep, that's why I held the lava coil. Here comes a fetch land, I assume. Fabled Passage. Oh, no fetch land. Lucky me. He shocks. He must have a Leyline's Binding then. Leyline's Binding is not 1 mana. He does not have a swamp. So what is this repping? Probably should not have F6 there to be. Well, I don't know. I think F6ing was honestly fine. I don't think I wanted to block here. Man. This is kind of ridiculous. Lava Coil's the only spell I've drawn in this game. Pretty stupid. We kept a 4-lander with these 2 spells, this spell, and that was it. We've drawn 2 off the yeah, so I've drawn, what, 6 lands and 7 cards in our 23-land deck. This is the Grull I remember from yesterday. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Lava Coil, Stormseeker turn, coil this idiot. Definitely going to leave the Sokenzan in hand. I think getting 2 1/1s could be relevant for sure. We can also clone those. Play this, lose a life. I'm going to accrue with these 2, and I guess I didn't even realize I could have given this haste, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's pretty cool, Matt. Did you play? What is he repping here for 1 mana? You cannot Leyline's Binding. You don't have a swamp. Does he think he had a swamp? I have no idea what this deck can play for 1 mana. I'm trying to figure it out. I think he just misinterpreted that he had a swamp. Oh man, that sucks, Matt. And I'm gonna target a cat. I don't think my opponent can have play here. I'm really trying to understand what they could have, and I just think it's nothing. Clone this. Kind of expecting a Supreme Verdict next turn. Yeah, alright. They misunderstood how much mana what colors they had. So they shocked themselves for no reason on that Omnath. That's freaking sweet. Or on that shock. Yep, Leyline's Binding for 2 mana. Maybe. Or maybe a Verdict. I don't know. Okay, Stomp. You got it. Okay, so he very clearly has a Leyline's Binding. What do I want to do? So he's going to Binding my Chariot if I try to crew it. We could just not crew it. Definitely an option. Is there any world where I just fire up a huge Hydra here? We can fire it up as a... because it's only a 4/4. You can trade with the Bone Crusher. I don't really love losing a land here. We have a lot to do with our mana. Red, black, no rares. Yikes. That sounds awful. Problem is, he'll be able to double spell on his turn pretty easily. Maybe I do want him to Binding the Chariot. Because I have another one. Yeah, what if I just do this? So I'm going to bait the binding here. Because he's going to do this anyway. Let's tap those. I'm going to give a cat token +1/+0. And then I'm probably just going to play Confluence and pass to make it night and then channel this on his turn. Seems pretty likely. I think I'm happy with that. Target a cat. Leyline's binding on the chariot. Then I'm just going to send the cat token. What? He's targeting my cat token? Oh, I was about to say. No way. Alright. Combat 3. Just going to send the cat token that we pumped. Okay, take 3. Play this Mana Confluence, pass turn. I'm going to force him to double spell on his turn. Obviously, if he has, like, fires, he can do that. But I still think that was a fairly reasonable turn to not play a spell. I don't want to walk into a sweeper. I want to punish big cards like Kenrith. If his only spell is Kenrith, then it's going to stay nighttime. And because we have another Stormseeker in our hand, we can just go Stormseeker, Chariot, Crew Chariot, Haste the Chariot, attack for 6, get another token. So, and we have Sokens on as well. So, yeah, that's a Fable. It's fine. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so now the question is, do I even channel? I kind of don't want to, because I can just go Stormseeker plus Chariot here, which seems insane, because then I get to give the Chariot haste as well as, you know, anything else that we might draw. Yeah, I'm just going to have my land drop. Okay, well, now I get to keep this in my hand. So let's shock this in. Let's play in Asika's Chariot. I imagine if he had a spell, he would have played it, but who knows? Yeah, Genocide, the deck's really cool, for sure. I mean, it has won 3 challenges in a row. So, very clearly the deck is pretty good. Raja made, like, 1 or 2 changes to the mana base and is trying out Fable, which is certainly reasonable. We've had Brennan DeCandio in here telling me to play Fable for weeks. Okay, I'm going to crew this up. I would like to go to combat. What about playing Fable? Look, there he is. It's great. But ignore your demands at Rev. We'll play Rev when I'm not testing for an RC, I promise. Alright, so I want to give this haste, and I think I actually just give a cat token the pump here. Although pumping this gives me more power. Can he even afford to chump here or eat this? I don't even think he can. No, he definitely can't. Never mind. We're definitely targeting these two and just sending everything. Let's say I'm a little worried about maybe a Leyline's binding here, but I feel like if he had another one, he would have done it on his turn to make it not nighttime anymore. So let's slam. Let's trigger. Let's pump this. So I've got 11 trample coming at him. We've still got 2 Lair of the Hydras and a Soken's-on that opponent will have to deal with, even if they can get out of this. You're 100% off Grull at this point. Okay, fair. I have no idea if I'm going to be playing Grull or not at the RC, but, you know, it's a good deck to test right now, that's for sure. It certainly has its issues. I had a really rough day with it yesterday. When the deck doesn't play an elf on 1, it feels like miles worse, which is certainly a problem, but alright, we win. It's not a good matchup for us either, so that's pretty nice. Just 2-0ing. 2-0ing a bad matchup. He missed his 3rd land in game 1, and that was it for him. And then that game we had a pretty... Honestly, our draw wasn't even that good. Like, Fable dug us, fortunately. So we just had a lot of lands, but it all paid off. They did not have fires, which helped a lot. Would I like to play first? Yes. No companion revealed from them. Doesn't look like, at least. Alright, thank God. This hand kind of blows. I'm not going to keep 5 lands, even though we have a stomp. Like, I don't... this just doesn't beat, like, anything. 5 lands is so many lands. No, I did not genocide. I'm probably never going to be honest. I'll just take your word for it that my opponent just top-decked everything and move on. You know, it is what it is. I don't think we can keep this hand. If it's, like, exactly mono-white, this hand might be able to win, but if I draw any more lands, I just lose. I'm going to mull that. All right, this hand plays. What do I bottom? It's either a Bone Crusher or a land, in my opinion. I think I'm going to get rid of 1 Bone Crusher. I think I want the boat in a majority of matchups, so we're going to bottom that. Play this on green. Play an elf. Go. Selfless Savior, huh? Okay. Mono white with Selfless Savior in it. It's kind of interesting. Well, Carplusian Forest. Make a 1/1. Could just play a 5/5, but I kind of like this play here. Because I have Stomp. If I didn't have Stomp, I might just play the 5/5, but if this is just mono white with Selfless Savior in it, we do want the white creature later, potentially, to escape Brave the Elements. Okay, I'm going to Stomp that, and then he'll save it. Okay, Stomp your guy. Sure. Okay. What would I rather play here? I guess I like Stormseeker, to be honest, and just pump it and attack. I think I'm fine with being... Well, being the aggressor on this turn is awkward because he can play Adeline and attack with this. So maybe I'm not supposed to be the aggressor. Let's just get a 4/3 down. And maybe it's the 5/5. 5/5 is the best blocker, I guess. Although if he has... I'm going to play a 5/5. Go. Just trying to think about Brutal Cathar, and playing this is better against Brutal Cathar, but like, if we just top deck a land, we can just Sky Sob the Brutal Cathar, and I don't care at all. Okay. March? What? Main deck March in mono white, huh? Okay. That's pretty far. Ooh, Strangle there. Big time draw. Big time draw. Hit your guy. I'm just going to hit him for a lot of damage now. I think I can actually maybe race an Adeline. 6 you. Go. he's still missing lands, so he is in huge trouble now. Not where you want to be with mono white. Let's just get this into play. Red this. Haste this. I'm going to leave the 1/1 back because I don't want Lion Sash to be able to trade with that. It seems terrible, so let's just send these. 8. Okay, you go to 6. Go. Sure. Okay, no Adeline from him. What is going on? What is his deck? This is not normal mono white, that is for sure. Play this. Combat. Give it haste. Yeah, alright. Sick. Alright, I don't know what our opponent is really doing. Some really odd, strange cards here, but... Okay, may I... Can we go to sideboarding? Alright, here we go. Okay, Rending Volley, and the festivities, Scavenging Ooze, all seem fine. The Acrone War seems very awkward. I don't typically like Stormseeker here. And... not sure what to do from this point. Could trim on Fable, but I think Fable's fine. It's also just another red creature. Definitely want all the Sky Sobs. Definitely want all the elves. May end the festivities is a little too narrow. This might be a little too narrow. This is definitely great in the elf matchups. I don't actually know how good this is against mono white. Really depends. Might just be a little too narrow. I guess the other two oozes aren't necessarily needed either. I kind of like ooze though, because we have like 12 ways to kill things. They're an extraction specialist deck. I think I'm just not going to bring an end. Could be wrong, but Chariot is medium. That's fair. I've always liked Chariot in this matchup, but, well, this is a classic hand. We'll mull this. Pretty unfortunate. The hand is insane if that's a... Okay, well, we're going to 5. Getting tagged by Thalia is unfortunate. Well, dude, this is... I don't know. I mean, I guess I just, I have to draw into Skysov. It's the only way. Alright, well, we'll keep whatever. I really can't go to 4. Hi-ho, it's down to 4 we go. No digital. We're going to keep this and hope to top deck good cards. I'm not going to 4. I mean, we do have Gigantha, I guess. But this, honestly, this hand is just top decking a Skysov away. I mean, we just can Skysov on 3, so... probably just 2 pathways, I guess. Can play... maybe it's Boseiju, actually. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Boseiju. That way, I can have 2 red sources if I need them. Boseiju is not particularly useful against mono white anyway. Alright, they lead on Mutavault. That's, I guess, good for me. Alright, that's a really good draw. It's a good start. Lane Elf, your turn. Well, Bone Crusher was like one of the best draws in the deck, because now I can go kill a thing, play an elf, as long as it's not a Thalia. Okay, they're marching. Dude, what are they playing? What is their deck? I'm so confused. I'll play this on red, I guess. They're like... Okay, so they're playing Devotion with no Yorion? And Mutavault. So they must be playing Karn for Book of Exalted Deeds. I guess they could be angels. They could be a weird variation of angels, but that wouldn't make a lot. I don't know what's going on. They have Lunarch Aspirin in their deck. That's not a control or mid. Like, what? I don't know. I'm a little confused at what is transpiring here. I mean, I want to kill this, I think, so we're gonna stomp this and then make a 1/1. I think we want this on green. Heart's Desire. I'm just gonna stomp their guy now because I just have no idea what's in their deck. I don't know. That isn't even good. Like, I get a 1/1. That's not even that exciting. Maybe I just don't care about their apparition and would rather save it for a better creature. Like, if they play a Lunarch Aspirant or something, I'd rather kill that. I guess I'm just going to be patient. I don't think they're playing Brave the Elements, but I honestly have no idea. Oh, man, I don't know. Waiting can be so punishing. I'm just gonna stop. I don't know. Because they could just go land Adeline Brave the Elements on me. That would be horrible. Archon of Ameria. Okay. I'm gonna play a 5/5. I always forget about that land coming in untapped or tapped. It doesn't matter in this case, but still very annoying. Mono white trade binder then. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. The dude's just playing white cards he has, I guess. Gotta respect dude playing white cards he has. Okay, not attacking is interesting. That's really good. Combat. 5U, I guess. Got another way to kill this. Could have, I mean, a March, pitch a card. It's embarrassing. Oh, he has Chop Down. Okay. This guy's deck is really annoying. Really annoying. I'm just gonna play this. Hopefully you just draw a Sky Sov and just murder this thing. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, so opponent's deck is really bizarre. Okay. I'm just not going to fire this up and attack into another chop down. That's just not happening today. Probably not happening. I guess. Would I be okay with him chopping it? No, not really. I mean, I have plenty of other things that he can just chop down anyway, so maybe I just make him have another chop down. Or he could be trying to set up for a double block, but that seems pretty good for me. I get a body and kill probably his 2/3. I'm kind of feeling... Why would he not play Giant Killer? So he must have like a 4-mana investment here, right? Why would you not cast that? What does he have? March? No. I mean, he could 2-for-1 himself. That's not good. Oh, he could have the Wandering Emperor. I think he has the Wandering Emperor here. Not playing Giant Killer is very odd. Yeah, Wandering Emperor is almost certainly what he has. Which I guess attacking with this is still fine. I still get another cat. Guess I am going to play Bone Crusher here, so I could just crew with that. Could pick up Giganta too, but I think playing Bone Crusher is better. Okay. cat. Okay, very, very odd deck from our opponent here. Okay. Second main, just play this, go. Okay. Really? I guess that makes it good into all the 2/2s, sure. What? He's attacking? That's a show of strength. That's a good draw. Does he have another Wandering Emperor here? I mean, I don't necessarily care if he does. I think I just go for Strangle on the Giant Killer. Get that out of the way. See what he does. If he did play Wandering Emperor in plus, he loses this Emperor, and then I can just kill the other Emperor. So that's pretty easy for me. Kill your guy. Okay. Combat. I could do that. But I think this is fine. So I think I send 2 of these at, maybe 3 of these at the Wandering Emperor. Make sure we get that, and then Bone Crusher goes at him. Feel like he probably has another Wandering Emperor here. He's just gonna flash it in and eat this, but that's fine. Settle the wreckage. Are you kidding me? Okay. And we are in big trouble here. To be fair, we did mulligan to 5, and we have not drawn any of our 3 Sky Sovs, which is probably the best card in our deck in this matchup by a huge margin. So maybe we can draw one of those at some point. Would get us out of this very quickly. Anybody know the good matchups for Embercleave? It's for mono green. It's also pretty good against Bant Spirits. Holy crap, dude. I'm going to leave that in my hand in case I draw Fable. Go. Got a plus on the Archon here, right? He should have done that last turn to play around Skysov a little bit, but he gave it no respect. Okay. Attack your Wandering Emperor. I'm not even going to bother playing this elf. Again, if I draw a Fable, I just want to be able to loot this garbage away. There's no need at all to play this, I don't think. I think he -2s here on the Emperor to just eat the Jag and gain 2 life. Would make sense. adventure part of this, so I'm just going to play a 5/5. Go. Okay. Chop Down is pretty darn good against my deck. Imagine drawing a Sky Sovereign. Just imagine it. This Archon is such a pain. All right. I guess I haven't lost 100% yet, but we're in really bad shape. I'm trying to figure out how I win. Killing the Giant Killer doesn't even seem that good. Guess it can just tap stuff, though. Yeah. I gotta try to kill it, I think. I just can't recast it because of the Archon. Ready for him to blow me out with another Wandering Emperor, and then we can move on. Sick. Alright, well, I definitely want these back in my deck. This is not even remotely what I thought it was. Ooze actually seems terrible. I might honestly want 0. It's like fine at best. Do I like Ember Cleave here? Probably not. I think it's going to be grindy. I think Jag matters. I almost wonder if I want an Crone War. Did he have anything I really want to steal? Not particularly that I saw. Alright, let's just run it back. Let's hope we don't mulligan to 5 and then draw, like, nothing. Settle the Wreckage was a pretty big beating, too, but I would like to play first. Reveal this. Yep, I'm going to keep this. I don't think we need an elf on turn 1 in this matchup. This card's going to be awesome against him, so I'm into it. Heart's Desire, go. Possible I should have brought in Gem Razor instead of the Ooze, maybe, to blow up, like, portable holes and things, but portable hole, I don't know. Not necessarily something I want to blow up. Alright, Mountain, go. Actually, I mean, I could attack for 1. I don't... That's fine to attack for 1, I think. Raven Inspector. Okay. Guy is just playing the strangest white mid-range control pile I've, like, ever seen. Kill your Thraben. Okay. Attack for 1 and then play... Ooh, never mind. Why are you playing this? and hitting him for 4. Nice thing is he can't chop this one down either. Unless he I guess he could, like, not cast a spell, flip it, but then I just won't target itself with it, ever, so he still can't chop it down. Eye Apparition, sure. It's annoying, but fine. Deal with that with a Sky Sob later. Elf's a great draw there, holy moly. Go. That's disgusting. That's also disgusting. Dude, this guy's deck is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. Combat. Thank you very much, Zyphon. Appreciate it. You are a superstar. Okay, no blocks. Play this. Play this. Go. Another month indeed. I'm going to be pretty pissed if we get settled here, but it's kind of impossible to play around it because he has Wandering Emperor too, so I just, like, can't... God, I can't even resolve this. This is so stupid. This card is not even good at all. Ugh. It's so frustrating, man. So dumb. What are they playing this for? Mono green, I guess? It's like, fine. Yeah, I guess this is pretty good against mono green. I'll give them that. Yeah, Zach, we did do pretty well. We lost a couple win-ins, unfortunately. God, Wandering Emperor here is such a beating for me. So is Settle the Wreckage. I don't really think I can afford to play around it, though. I mean, if he has either of those, I'm just going to lose. But I know he has 3 spells in his hand, so... Not in particular with how popular green was, to be honest. But, I mean, it did top 8 the next day. So, I mean, it's clearly a fine deck. But Adam and I were talking, and he was saying he didn't love the green matchup either. So the green matchup is, like, I think slightly favorable if you win the die roll, but if you don't win the die roll, it's, like, really bad for you. I don't think I can play around the Wandering Emperor or Settle here. Like, I'm just gonna lose to both. Okay, well, maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. He does. What a bunch of garbage, dude. Ugh. Well, I can pick up Gigantha, I guess, which is what I'm going to do. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty tilted. This is so ridiculous. This guy's deck looks just like a pile of absolute garbage. And it's just lining up super well. Alright, whatever, dude. It's just, of course, it comes in tapped. Yep, we're very dead. I'm just gonna go to the next one. What a stupid, stupid match. Win game 1, mull to 5, never draw a Sky Sovereign, which just would have clowned him. And then this game, he just draws every piece of interaction imaginable for my mana, has a Raidane, and I just draw all 4s and 5s that lose to Raidane. So, whatever. Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Good news is I'll probably never see that deck again. There's no way that deck beats... Probably can't ever beat Rakdos. I can't imagine that a pile of cards. I mean, the Thraben Inspectors are good, but every other card we saw is just terrible against Rakdos. Chop Down's like... It's probably unplayable against Rakdos. It only kills Shieldred. Yeah, that game was really stupid. Genocide, I didn't time out in paper, though. I lost. I just lost that match. If I would have timed out in paper, we would have won the match and top 8'd. Playing a red-green mirror here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, our hand is good. We have an elf in it. Guy's 3-0 in the league right now. We'll see what he's on. Okay, black-white humans. Green. Elf. Go. Excuse me. Annoying. We can kill it, but still very annoying. Alright, that's a better way to kill it. Guess we just shock this in. And I'm going to stomp this immediately. Pray that my opponent does not have land extraction specialist. second Thalia is definitely annoying, but not the end of the world, I guess. Name Thalia, sure. Do I want to play Fable here, or do I want to play Bone Crusher? Bone Crusher is a really good blocker. Fable is also a fine blocker, honestly, if I want it to be a blocker. It also gives me loots, which I don't hate. Much worse. Problem with Fable is it, excuse me, is so bad against the Exile guy. Better value than having to play against mono green. That's fair, Genocide. Yeah, I'm going to play Bone Crusher. I think I like this a little more. Kind of makes him at, like, even if he has the Exile guy here, I can kill it with Strangle and get my Bone Crusher back, which would be good. This just lines up a lot better, sure. Yep. It's pretty much the only attack he has. Yeah, this is pretty good for me, actually. Now I get to slam a Chariot. The Raven. Interesting. Pretty unusual card in the aggro decks. Okay. Could also double Strangle now. You can go Strangle Aspirant, Strangle Initiate. It seems kind of good. I know he doesn't have Brave here. Get a Nykthos banned. Yeah, I mean, Nykthos is heinous. That card should absolutely be banned. I agree with you. Or do I just play Chariot? Playing Chariot is not terrible. Probably puts another counter on Thalia then. This is more mana efficient. I'm going to go with a more mana efficient line. And the one that lets me start potentially attacking my opponent. I mean, he can blow this up with Hopeful, which is annoying, but I have another one, so I don't even care. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, game one between me and the green player was a great example of why Nykthos is just a totally unacceptable card. I was stuck on 3 lands, but one was a Nykthos, so I was playing like I had 12 mana in play. So I think my Nykthos was every turn adding at least 5 mana of that game. Oh, single player? That's a bummer, man. What's it called? Expedition map. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So I actually have an interesting double block opportunity here. I could crew the Chariot and then double block the Thalia with Bone Crusher and Chariot. And then, I mean, he can sack his Bodyguard, but then I can strangle the Thalia off the board and then strangle the Aspirant off the board, which is kind of interesting. Might not be right, but it's... because he only gets to kill one thing. You'd probably kill the Bone Crusher. I don't know. I kind of don't mind just getting that Bodyguard off the table. Because being able to go Strangle Fable next turn would be pretty nice. I am actually going to do that. I think that's a fine exchange for me. really? Okay. That's fine with me. Now I know he can't brave the elements, so that's big. Question is, where am I supposed to strangle? Against the storm? Alright. No, you're good to Candio. Yeah, I mean, Karn is really busted, but I certainly agree that Nykthos is way more of a problem than Karn. Nykthos is just such a stupid land. Even if they ban card, like, people are still gonna abuse the crap out of Nykthos. That's the stupid thing. They won't have that, like, combo element anymore, but... What do I want to kill here? I think I'd probably kill Thalia and play Chariot. Although, he can just bodyguard. I guess I just... Alright. Let's put an end to you getting counters every turn. I've had about enough of that. Go. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, Karn definitely gets better. I mean, he has a million new things to tutor now. So I double block here with 2 green creatures, and then I put a red creature here. I think that's the block. Wait, Brave doesn't totally blow me out. I Ganjo? Jeez, dude. Okay, well, another elf does not seem good at all. The other 2 are good, though. Okay, the Acrone War is actually kind of sick. Strangle Thalia. And then I think I just play a Seeka's Chariot. Or I could have Crone War the Initiate. That's also interesting. And he just has a 1-2. This gives me a good blocker, though. Pretty much takes away any attacks. Yeah, let's do this. Three Mutavaults, huh? Okay. Thalia number 2. Okay. That's a nice draw. I think I just Crone War the Hopeful Initiate. It's gonna be really nuts. I just pass. Force him to, like, suicide attack next turn. I could crew an attack, but then he just has an easy double block and trade off. Do you get another cat if that happens, though? I just don't think I need to... Yeah, let's just pass. How'd the NRG go? It went all right. We top 16 to the team event. We lost to win-and-ins, unfortunately, to top 8, which was a bummer. We didn't lose. We drew in our first one, and then we lost our other one. They were both on feature. And then, excuse me, and then Sunday did not go well at all. I played Grull vehicles, and it did not go great, but it is what it is. Can't really complain about it. Okay, well, next turn he's forced to attack in. Okay. Put Jeggy in hand. Play an elf. Go. Let's actually crew... I think I like the way I was doing it. Crew here. Go to blocks. Pro green. Dire tactics there. Okay. Make a clone of Elf to block one of these, probably. I think so. So we eat Thalia with this. We trade with our token. And then we definitely want to eat the Thraben. Maybe I just do this. Let's go eat Thraben. Block here. That's probably it. Just take 2 and then let it die to the Acrone War. I think that makes sense.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, kill your Thalia. We pass this back. We lava coil it. Then we play a Gigantha and attack. Could leave up Reflection, but it's not really... I guess we just send 2/2s, because he has Mutavaults here, so you can trade with Reflection. That would be an issue. Go. Nice. All right. Game 2. All those in. Crone War out. Stormseeker out. Okay, Zach, that sounds pretty cool, man. I will have to check that out. Maybe in a few weeks. This week I'm going to be really focused on deck building and things of that nature for the RC. Fable might just be nonsense. Maybe I just don't want Fable here. I don't know. Fable's kind of an important card, but it's not particularly good against mono white. It's like fine. Maybe I don't need 4 ooze. Maybe 4 ooze is overkill. Let's just stick with 2, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Fable might be the cut, but I'm not certain of that. Let's brew something sick. I guess I keep this. I'm going to keep the hand with just infinity removal, I guess. I don't love it, but it's not a mole. Sure. Elvish Mystic, go ahead. That was a pretty darn good draw, actually. I think I just end the festivities here. Could use a lava coil to be efficient, but that saving lava coil deals with... Well, I guess I do have a million ways to deal with Adeline. Actually, I'm going to coil so he can't rebuy this with Specialist. And then I'm going to attack for 1. No reason to not get in. Sure. General Kudrow. Wow. Okay. Guess that's one reason to be black. I'll play this on red. Rending Volley. Kudrow. And then pick up Jaggy. Go. Yep. Play a Jaggy. Could have a Dire Tactics here, wouldn't be surprised. It's also multicolored, so the soldier can get around it, but he has a Dire anyway. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, hopefully we can deal with both his threats here. I'm going to end it, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to coil. Up hit you for 3, I guess, is the play. Not particularly impressive, but hey, here we are. 3U. Go. You need a oh, that's funny. That's funny, Genocide. Holy smokes, dude. Can I draw a Sky Sovereign against the white creature deck ever, please? It'd be just wonderful if we could do that instead of infinity lands. Oh, man. That castle is a huge issue. is the best way to play this. I don't want to send this anymore. I don't particularly want to... I guess I just fire up Vault, attack for 2, and play a tap Stomping Ground. I think that's the best play. How about a land? Yeah, dude, it's all I draw with this stupid Gruul deck. It's just 1,000 lands, even with 3 Fables in the deck. It's either 1,000 lands or mold of 5, don't have an elf in the opener. I don't know. The Gruul deck, initially I was really high on it, and I still think this deck is very good. It continues to produce results in challenges, so it obviously is good, but... I don't know, it seems to... be kind of an awkward deck at times, that is for sure. Attack for 2. I think I just have to take 2. Yeah, I do. I'll take 2. Can't trade off Lair, that's for sure. It is 1 card. I assume it's Brave. Dude, is this a joke? This is so dumb. Like, give me a spell, man. 9 lands and an elf. Like, come on. Where is a spell? Play this tapped. Go. Problem is, we're just going to lose to Castle Ardenvale. I'm going to fire this up as a 3/3 if I can, and then also need to leave up Vault. Dire Tactics? God, it's so stupid. Okay. I'm going to block the Lieutenant. And he can make a guy, but he at least kill the Lieutenant this way. I'm not even sure if this was good for him. It probably was, but oh my, thank God. All right, play this. Gonna definitely not play a land here, just pitching them both. Trying to draw an actual Magic card. Go ahead. I definitely have a shot. If he sends both, I just go chump, eat. Jump, eat. Sure. Holy crap, dude. At least that is kind of a spell. Oh my goodness. Alright, play Forest, go. I don't even have to play the Forest, but I think I'm gonna. Yep. Channel this. Get some idiots. Block. here. Trade here. Do I take one? I don't... Yeah, let's... I don't know. We could keep this. I think I want to keep this in play and just go to 1. Because of the end of the festivities, specifically. That's why we're doing this, but... I don't think there's a difference, really, between 1 and 2. There's a slight difference, obviously, because now every creature is lethal, but this gives me a thing that lets me beat Brave, so... Oh, nice. Another thing that we can kill with End. End it. Kill all of that garbage. You take 1. Make a 1/1. Actually, do I swing for 1 here too? Probably a little aggressive, but I don't think he blocks. Yeah, I highly doubt he blocks, so I'm going to send, and if he does block, I think I'm okay with it. To be completely honest. Yeah, I would say we're actually, like, very slightly ahead. Very slightly. Draws like that, we're not. Go. The end step will make a Love Struck. That's a good draw. Alright, let's make another Love Struck. And let's slam for 15 and see what he does. I think he'll only block 1 and will die to Stomp. Yep. That's the play that made sense. Kill you. Alright. What a game. That was pretty ridiculous. Fable ended up being insane there, though. It was a literal divination. Plus everything else. Fable isn't in our deck, we probably don't win unless it's the 4th copy of Boat. I too like eventually drawing spells. Yeah, me too. Probably digital, yep. Although... yeah, they just shouldn't have sent the Lieutenant, right? Like, why send Lieutenant into the Mutavault? That just didn't make sense. Just wait 1 turn, and then the thing's a 3/3, and it never trades with Vault, and I just, like, can't beat it. They just got too aggressive, yeah. Although, to be fair, the matchup is bad for them, so they're kind of incentivized to be really aggressive, because once I draw, like, Sky Sovereign, they're just gonna lose, and that's, like, how the... like, I have a lot of really problematic cards. Love Struck's great, Bone Crusher's great, but they did have Castle for some pretty good inevitability, and I was really low. So, yeah, I think the super aggressive attack was a little obnoxious. I think you just send the 2/2 token alone. You still can Dire Tactics the Lair if you want to. Just force me to trade the the Mutavault with that. They probably win the game if they make that play. All right, well, we're going to mulligan again. This deck mulligans so much. At least for me, it seems to. I don't know. It's true, Genocide. That is what they say, huh? That is what they say. I'm gonna mulligan this. Oh, boy. Alright, well, we're gonna keep it. I think I bottom a Stomping Ground. Watery Grave. So probably blue-black control. Actually going to take less damage overall, I think, if I just play this. So the elf is just dead. There's like no way this really. Alright, well, I did not expect that. Put Jaggy in hand. Go. Narset. Uh-oh. We're gonna get Days Undoing, aren't we? Oh, God. Yep. Ooh, Strangle there. Clutch draw. Clutch draw. I'm gonna Strangle, and then if he plays Narset minuses again, we just vote. Which he definitely might. Very possible play pattern that would arise here. Well, the Strangle looking a lot better than Lava Coil there. Cling to Dust. Try and hit the land, I guess. Opponent missing land drops here. Yes, they are. I'm expecting they have a negate, so I'm just going to slam Giganta. They could also just have Censor, which Asika's Chariot plays around that, I guess. So maybe I actually play Land Chariot here. Although if he had Censor, there's no guarantee he would cycle. I don't know. Do we play around Negate? Do we play around Censor? I feel like Censor gets cycled if you're digging for lands, but if you miss again, then you have no counter up. So there's probably no way you would make that play. I'll go Chariot number 1. He has hard negate. He's got it. He does. Alright, yep, that's fine. Alright, I'm just going to attack for 1 pass and then stomp his face. Probably. I don't really want to play into Sabotage. Yeah. Combat 1 you. Land go. I haven't considered theirs pretty punishing, but do you think I played that correctly? Alright, it's a land. Stomp you. Chariot. Air tie. Sure. Fine with my opponent 2 for wanting themselves. Okay. Go. not block. Might have a sweeper here is what that might mean, but whatever. Meat hook. Okay. Did not expect that to be their sweeper, but play this, go. That's awkward, because now I can get Narset Days Undoing. Yep. Okay, well, he's gonna take a lot of damage here. I can fire up Lair for 7? No, 6, so I can put him to 2. I guess I just probably put him to 2. Oh, maybe that's not the right way to play it. I don't know. Maybe we would rather get the Love Struck into play. I can't beat an Extinction Event ever. Putting him to 2 would make him... Well, he has Meat Hook, so it wouldn't actually make him dead to Stomp, necessarily. I'm just doing this. Combat. I am gonna kill the Narset. This at you, that at Narset. Maybe their Days Undoing was really bad. That's about all I can hope for here. Let's not let them just see 5 cards this turn. He has Field of Ruin. Which means there's really no reason to fire this up. Alright, combat 5. Which I guess maybe means the Lair wasn't worth it last turn. Not really sure. Sure, you can 2-for-1 yourself again, but this time it doesn't really matter because they've obviously... Chariot. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll make a 1-1. I'll play Beast. I'll play Chariot. Go. Okay, resolved. That's pretty gas. Cannot imagine we win this game. Oh, thank God I played around Censor there. He had multiple Censors. Nice. I would be shocked if we find a way to win this game, but I mean, we don't appear to be in that bad of shape, so. All right. So, what is the play? I think the play is shock this in, which is kind of awkward. Fire this up as a 4, and then if he blows it up with field in response, I fire it up as a 4 again. Or I guess it'd be as a 3. then I can use... Alright. Crew. Combat. I'll clone the 2-2, I guess. There is no shot we win this game. No shot. No way. It's another air tie. It's an Odawara. Okay. Man, this guy just refuses to use Field of Ruin. I don't understand. Okay, damage. Okay. It's like actually a winnable game. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe that there's just no way. I mean, I'm going to make a 1-1. Okay, I'm going to play it. Your turn. It's absolute nonsense. Opponent... Yeah, I was going to say they have Cling, but they actually don't have Cling. Because they Days Undoing after they Cling to this game, so... Okay. Oh my goodness. Yikes. That is the second time in the last 2 weeks I have beaten Narset Days Undoing, by the way. I did it with the white deck as well. Kind of nuts. I don't think that's how that's supposed to go, but Hearse actually seems pretty nice. Ooze. And Chrome War is terrible. Lava Coil is terrible. Chrome War is interesting if we think they're going to Scarab God us, but until I see it, I'm not going to worry about it. If I see Scarab God, I may bring in the Chrome War. Would I like more Oozes to attack their graveyard, or would I like Ember Cleave? I think Gigantha's a real card, so I'm just going to have a bunch of ways to attack their yard. Yeah, have you? How's it been? Is it a Siege Rhino deck? Sounds like a Siege Rhino deck to me. What do I think of this hand? Because of Fable, I'm tempted to keep it, to be honest with you. I am going to actually keep this. The Soken's sweet, too. This is not that bad of a hand. I don't like not having an Elf on turn 1, but I mean, if there were ever a hand against a control deck, I'd like to see it. Something like this. I would like to stop drawing lands, but whatever. Stomping Ground tapped go, probably. Makes the most sense to me. Okay, probably leaving Censor and Negate up. Neither matter in this case. Go ahead. Tainted Indulgence. Okay. Ooh, is he gonna Narset? Please do. Nice. Now I just get to play this, give it haste, kill the Narset. Ooh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Playing around the Strangle. So he just must have Days in his hand. What a tilt. Okay. Play this. Probably, it's probably Forest. Play this. Attack the Narset. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Let me pull this up. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to waste our time. We're just going to the next game. I could try to win another game where we got... I guess, whatever. I'll frickin' play. Combat. We'll just pick up Jaggy. We'll kill the Narset. We'll play a land. Actually, not gonna play a spell. What the hell is this? Oh, Rona's Vortex? Dude, give me a break. Alright, that's enough. Okay, this thing looks pretty cool. Really interesting deck, for sure. Might be time to hang up Gruul. AE Digital, yeah, maybe, huh? Who knows? Alright, well, we're gonna hope to draw a little better than that. Maybe I shouldn't have kept my hand, I don't know. I feel like my keep was fine, honestly. It just, they had Narset and Days Undoing in their opener and just did it. I'm keeping this. But yeah, the Abzan list looks pretty cool, man, for sure. Out of mono white. Do you mean, which mono? Are you talking about, like, the mono white devotion deck, or are you talking about just, like, mono white aggro? That one already plays Thalia main, right? So I think I just play this guy. Mono white humans. I see, okay. Let's force our opponent to play a spell or get hit really hard. Oh, Thalia 3. I'm sorry. I read that as 3 Thalia. That makes way more sense. Okay. Well, huh. How do I want to do this? Chariot gets both negated and censored, so I don't really want to do that. Lovestruck Beast is really bad if he has Fatal Push, but it's very unlikely he has Fatal Push. Because if he did have Fatal Push, I think he would have pushed my Elf to not let this flip. So I'm actually just going to play Lovestruck. And this doesn't get got by Negate or Censor. So I think this is pretty good. Aether Gust there. That's annoying. Very annoying. Top that. Do I bottom that? It's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. I think I actually might bottom this. I don't know. It's still going to be nighttime. He still has to beat it. I'm going to put it on top. Screw it. Pretty darn good card. I like making him beat it. Yeah, I also like on top. I'm just going to tackle. Actually, I'm not going to send this in case he has Typhoon. Typhoon, kill your Llanowar Elves is like something that I could definitely see him having. So let's actually not send that. Yep, and he does have Typhoon, so we played around that very well. Yep. Go. Can't beat an extinction event here, unfortunately. She does have. Well, the good news is we top-decked the land. We needed that desperately. This is going to go on red. Yeah, red, Asika's Chariot. Your turn. Yeah, AE, the read was good, but unfortunately, ironically, sending the elf actually would have done more for me, but I don't think I was supposed to. Okay. Pretty annoying game so far. Just have to elf pick up, yeah. Elf pick up Gigantha. Go. Getting our set Days Undoing again, we might be. Noxious Grasp. Okay. I think I just... Okay, that was actually a really good draw. I guess I'd just go... Oh, he has Noxious Grasp. Heart's Desire. Cast it. Crew. Okay, wait, Aether Gust? Okay, so he still has Noxious Grasp. I'm definitely putting that on top. Strangle this garbage. Go. I mean, he has 2 cards. One is Noxious Grasp, so I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. Okay, interesting play from him. I mean, this is just a pretty easy Asika's Chariot. Attack you for 7. You go to 5. It's gotta be good. Also, Boat. Boat is kind of interesting. Guarantee that I resolve the boat. Hit him for 6. And if he does any tricky stuff, I just get to attack and kill a blocker. And he has to keep chumping this. Maybe it's actually Boat. Because you can't grasp a boat. It's kind of interesting. This also is pretty good if he, like, finds another Narset. Because I can just attack and kill the 3/3 that he makes off the Narset. As you could say the same about just... This just puts him under so much pressure. I think this is the play. Close, though. I do think that was a pretty close one. But I like just slam 7, get Chariot down, go. I really don't understand very much why he used Aether Gust instead of Noxious Grasp a couple turns ago. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. He just, like, let us replay a Chariot on him and gave us perfect information on what's in his hand. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. Not a big fan of hard-casting Typhoon there either. Imagine him just cycling for a 5-5 there. I don't know. I guess he thought this is his best chance to win. I think he's pretty low odds to win this game, but it's possible. Certainly think low odds, though. Fable's pretty nice. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I think I play Skysov, and then I can crew Skysov with 1-1-2-2 to then crew the Chariot, and then we can move to combat. I think Skysov is better than Gigantha here, but it is kind of close. Obviously, a counterspell is going to be pretty brutal, but which is one reason that maybe this was better than Chariot, but I think I want a Skysov. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's not necessary. Maybe I just go 2-2-2-2 into the Chariot, combat, attack with both. I mean, he's going to grasp here and then chump block here, I guess. Tough call. Could also just play Gigantha and then crew with Gigantha. That's kind of sick. Much worse against a fair amount of things, though. Let's see, Gigantha, crew with Gigantha, then he still does that. I kind of like a Gigantha, I guess. Yeah, let's just put the pressure on here. Because this plays around Negate. It doesn't play around Censor, but, like, if he's censoring Gigantha, like, it's still a very winnable game at that point. Okay, crew. Field of Ruin. Wow. Okay, sure. Oh, he has Fatal Push? Is Fatal Push Grasp? Okay. What's up, Raja? How's it going, man? Yeah, this is fine. So he has that. He has Grasp. I think I'm just sending the cats here. Don't really want to offer the trade on the 1-1. So he gains 1. What I mostly don't want to offer is him just eating 1-1 with 2-2. His attack is totally fine. He trades and then he probably goes to 4. I don't know, what does sending this look like if I do send this? So if I send this, he blocks the 1-1 with the 2-2 and then chumps a cat? Honestly, that might be better for me overall. I think it is actually better for me overall. I think I'm going to do it. Because I'm fine with putting him to 2, because that means that these are lethal, this is lethal. It also means a stomp off the top would be lethal. I think this is where we want to be. And if he keeps the 2-2, the flagship can deal with it, I guess. Assuming it resolves, obviously, but... Okay, and he goes to 2. Alright, so Stomp just kills him now, outright. Feel okay about where we're at here. Activating that, sure. I'm gonna pitch the Elf. There's no way I'm keeping Elf here. Censor Cycle. The irony is that Censor was really good for him, but he didn't know that, obviously. So I think I'm not going to play into a counterspell here. Okay. I was just going to send the 3 creatures and then play this. Because if he has a counterspell, he gets like a 3-3 or whatever. Maybe a 2-2. I don't know. Maybe it was better to make him have it. We would have figured that out, but... Alright, well, 3-1, and our only loss is to mono-white nonsense, so... Been a pretty good league. Raja, our only loss in this league was to... just a wild mono-white control deck. Featuring Raidane, Archon of Emeria, Wandering Emperor, Settle the Wreckage, Chop Down, and Giant Killer. Game 1, they looked like mono-white aggro. We beat them. And then we mulled to 5 and kept a 3-land double elf hand in Game 2. It was not sick for me, I'll tell you that much. He had Selfless Savior to protect his BS, too. So, like, in Game 3, I never drew a removal spell, but even if I would have, he was just going to protect his Raidane. Game 2, I couldn't draw a boat, and then Game 3, I drew 2 boats and a chariot while I was locked under Raidane. And then he just kept apparitioning and portable holing all my elves. It was quite the time. Alright, well, this hand's awesome. Keep this. Play this. Gotta love it. We won the die roll and we had an elf. Not something I did very often yesterday. Pretty good when you do it, though. Oh, no. Is it dead? No. No. Ugh. What a jerk. Well, at least we still have a pretty good hand. That's actually a pretty good draw, too, to be honest. Make it 1-1. Go. I would assume our game 1 against Phoenix is not great, but... excuse me, post-board is probably pretty good. The question here is, do I like Lovestruck over Stormseeker? And I almost do, because we can channel this to make more 1-1s to guarantee this attacks. It's also much harder for them to kill. I mean, they can Lightning Axe it, but Stormseeker just dies to pretty much all their burn. Another Fiery Impulse is very believable here. I'm just going to attack for 1. We might be able to bait an Impulse out on this, too, to protect this for later. I kind of like that as well. I know Raja, but I think it's... I don't know. I think that's somewhat likely that they might have to... I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't play around that. Would you have gone Stormseeker? Yeah, I think I like this better because Soken's Channel is actually really sick against Phoenix. All right, yeah. I just thought it was very likely that they would have a cantrip here. Is it likely that they have cantrip plus Impulse number 2? Probably not, but I think this is just harder for them to answer, and it hits a little... Okay, well, they're digging for lands, I think. Sweet Boros aggro deck yesterday at the NRG event. I didn't hear about that one, actually. Nobody talked about that one. Ooh, that is disgusting. Yeah, congrats on the top 8 for sure, man. It was really cool. It's like the frickin' I don't know how many NRGs in a row, or how many NRG weekends in a row, I guess I should say, that a Swish team member is top 8'd, but it's been quite a few. We haven't done 6 in a row like Raja has, but we're still doing pretty well for ourselves. All right, pieces. Pieces happens. They kind of have to hit a Lightning Axe here, but even a Lightning Axe, like, we're not in the worst shape. What did they hit? What? He's just dead. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, he's dead on board. I almost don't even want to show him this card. He's tapped out. There's just no reason to play this. He should know it's in our deck, but... I mean, I'm just going to kill him with Lair of the Hydra here. I guess I could misclick. Let's really try and make sure we don't do that. So let's do this. Perfect. Kill you. Alright, nice. Well, that was way easier than it should have been. Unlicensed hearses, the oozes, the rending volleys. Okay. Strangle seems kind of poor, but at the same time, the Acrone War seems awful. Let's get this out of the deck. Sky Sob seems pretty bad too. I think I'm going to cut Sky Sob as well. Because they're kind of incentivized to have Spell Pierce in their deck if they think we're going to still be on Sky Sob and Chariot. So I think that'll make sense. Yeah, Ginger Brute, that's unfortunate for sure, but I mean, hard to complain about a top 8. What is the next worst card? Is it a couple elves? Is trimming a couple elves reasonable against Phoenix? It probably is, to be honest. Because we've lowered the curve pretty significantly. I still want an elf on turn 1, but I certainly don't want to draw 1,000 of them. Would this deck benefit from Magda? I don't think so. What I'm most curious about is if it's supposed to play 4 Fable or not. I've been pretty happy on 3. The only awkward thing about playing more Fable is Fable's kind of garbo against mono green. Next week, like Wednesday, Heater. Oh, that's Grull. That's the Grull I remember from yesterday. All right, let's go to 6. Good lord. Oh my god. This is also the Grull I remember from yesterday. We could keep this, and just hope to find a red source. But this hand is pretty non-functional, especially if he kills an elf. I guess I'm just going to 5. I don't even have any of the cards I want. I don't know. Pretty frustrating. Alright, well, we'll keep this. It's a pretty reasonable 5. You don't care for Strangle in this matchup? That's fair. So we could have just kept 8 elves. I think that's totally reasonable too. The thing I like about Strangle is it still just kills a Shredder on turn 2. Or Young Pyro. They probably won't bring in Pyro, right? We're a Stomp deck. Okay, you think Sky Sovereign's fine. Alright, we'll leave in 2 Sky Sovereign instead of the Strangle next time then. See how that goes. Stomping Ground can activate Ooze, so it might be slightly better than Pathway. I think I just go Mutavault Lair. So I think we do want to play the Scavenging Ooze later, because we do have 4 of them. So yeah, let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. I think. You would ship Path, Lair. Okay. That's fair. I just wanted more green mana. I think I wanted red and green for our 4 oozes, you know? I mean, we'll play the elf, I guess. Really not a huge reason to not do this. Alright, god dang, I was gonna say let's draw that strangle and make me look intelligent, but no dice. Just playing a 5/5 is potentially what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, especially because we can channel this again. I don't think I have the luxury of waiting at all. We could just add Jaggy to our hand there, but I never really want him to connive anyway, so I don't want to make a 1/1 play at 5/5. And Lair can always fire up as a 1/1, so I think I've just got to try and be aggressive here without we mulliganed and have no answer to this Shredder. Okay, well. There's a Phoenix, and he's played 2 spells. Yep. Well, this game is probably a wash, but we can fire up Lair and hit him for 6, so that's not particularly good. It's probably better than hitting him for 6, though. Could play it as a 4/3. Could kill the Phoenix, I guess, but I feel like it just comes back. I can't attack. Oh, does attacking for 6 make any level of sense? Is that actually a good play? I guess I just play Bone Crusher and then I can maybe channel this next turn. Stomping Ground, unfortunately, is kind of punishing me a little bit. Not enough where I think it actually means anything at all. Well, what if I do fire up Lair? If I fire up Lair, hit him for 6, then next turn I can shock, channel, hit him for... I think I just have to try to be as aggressive as possible here. I guess I don't have to send this and just play this tapped. I could just fire this up as a 1/1 using itself, and then I get this in tapped. Does that change the clock at all if I kind of like not taking that shock, because then we can maybe beat another Phoenix the turn after this, or we can beat a couple connives. Maybe that's actually a better play. Kind of wild. I think it is actually, though. Weird game. I think this is the best way to play it, though. Just gotta try and race. I don't think I have many other options here. Yep. Yep. I think the ice there is pretty good. And they have a lightning axe. Well, we are just insanely dead. It's good to know they have Sweltering Suns in their deck. So we can maybe play around that post-board, but or game 3. There's certainly going to be a game 3. I don't think I'm ever... Oh, Andy has Cruise. All right, we can just click the concede button here, I think, and not waste my time. I think he could draw like 3 lands. Probably, I just like cannot beat a 3/5. I'm just going to die to this. Let's see what our draw is, but... Alright, I don't even want to show him that we play Fable. Let's just go to the next game. Man, I don't know on Sky Sovereign, Raja. I still kind of like Strangle better. He's already shown us that he just runs Ledger Shredder out anyway, so... I don't know. I'm fine with trying this. I guess it pays off the... Oh, we are down to 6 elves. Do you agree with cutting elves in this matchup, or would you keep all 8? That's another conversation. You were also cutting 2, so you just didn't have 2 strangles and you had 2 boats, was your game plan? Alright. I'm willing to try that. They haven't seen Fables. There's like a chance they don't even have Spell Pierce in their deck at all, but I think this is pretty scary against Spell Pierce to me. I guess it does give us another out to Crackling Drake though. We can like trade this with Crackling Drake, which is kind of cool. Yep, definitely keeping that. This will be on green. Timber Crown, Elvish Mystic, go. The question is, do I just play a 5/5? Nope, now I just make 2 1/1s, I think. Actually, no, I definitely play a 5/5 now, right? That makes it more enticing to play a 5/5. Do you still think I have the Heart's Desire? I think now that we drew another Love Struck, it's a lot more interesting. We could obviously just... We could just make 2 1/1s. That doesn't seem terrible at all, because the 1/1s will actually be threats, and then I can just punch him with an elf. I'd probably shock this in here. It's kind of a tough call, but I think I'm just going to go 1/1/1/1. One you. Go. Let's try to go wide on him. This will be bad to Sweltering Suns, but I'm pretty happy about it everywhere else. I can leave this in play for 1 turn, so I think I just get a Love Struck in here, and actually, I might just Chariot. Really bad to Sweltering Suns, though, if I play Chariot. Like, heinously bad to Sweltering Suns. But Chariot lets me go Coil Beast next turn. Assuming I don't get Sweltered. If I get Sweltered, that is just heinous. I feel like we have a really juicy Sweltering Suns board already anyway, so if he has it, he'll play it, I would imagine. So maybe I just Beast. I think I'm just going to Beast. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. So you're saying just hope he doesn't have Sweltering Suns? Alright, fair enough. That is true, yeah. Okay. I think probably we just need to hope he doesn't have Sweltering Suns. It's going to be a disaster. Maybe I just can't beat it anyway, so it's not worth trying to play super cautiously around it. I agree, this is certainly better if he doesn't. It is definitely worse if he does, but honestly, I don't know that we can beat Sweltering Suns anyway. Well, we can pay through Spell Pierce. We have a bunch of mana. Okay. I'm just gonna Lava Coil his thing. I guess he could have double Spell Pierce. That seems really unlikely, though. I could crew an attack first, but I don't think that's a good play. If he has double Spell Pierce, good for him, I guess. Well, we also have an elf. We have an elvish mystic, so... I'm just gonna do this. Play a beast. Crew. Combat attack all. Lightning axe coming the chariot's way. Oh, and a braid. Alright, that's fine. Combat. 6. Go. I feel like this guy 1000% has a Suns in his hand and he's just missing the lands. It's absolutely my read at the moment. Yep. Here's his land. Ooh, Unlicensed Hearse is a pretty gas draw there. Well, combat, let's attack all. He'll probably Lightning Axe this or Aether Gust this. Then I just play a Hearse. Excuse me. Oh, funny enough, I can actually make Hearse a 1/1 so beasts can attack. That's kind of hilarious. I don't know that I'm supposed to play that way, but... yeah, it's probably not right. Alright, combat. All at you. Beast and Hearse turn. I was kind of thinking Hearse and Stomp. Because this isn't attacking unless we top deck an Elf or another Lovestruck. I guess we could top deck Lair too. Or Soken'Zon. We have quite a few top decks. That's interesting. Alright. Wise Werns, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, the 1 damage, I guess, doesn't make... yeah, I can. That is an option that we have. Alright, that's fine with me. So here comes a Lightning Axe on the Beast, or an Aether Gust. Petty Theft? Oh my goodness, that's good for me. Okay, you take all that. Well, that is just unbelievably bad for our opponent. Wise Werns, yeah. Hearse, go. I mean, if he taps out for Suns here, he just dies. Alright, that's a pretty good 4-1 there. Our only loss was to an absolutely non-meta deck. I'll tell you what, I'm playing a 4th Rending Volley. I think I'm going to cut 1 Gem Razor for the 4th Volley. I want the 4th Volley so often. I would have liked it in that matchup. And I would have liked it against the deck we lost to. And mono white aggro is obviously a thing. Greasefang is like very overrepresented on Moto, so let's just play a 4th of this. I'm pretty happy with everything else, though. I think everything else is reasonable. Do I like Cleave? It's good against green. It's good against Bant Spirits on the play. I don't know, Raja, how good was Cleave for you yesterday? I know you cleaved a green player. Yeah, I agree that Borrower does not seem amazing against our deck. It's like fine, but it's not particularly good. Cleave is more important than a Crone War for beating mono green. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. A Crone War is really for Rakdos, I think. I have never lost to Rakdos when I've resolved this card, I don't think. It's an absolute beating. Do you want to change the main deck at all? The main deck felt pretty good. I mean, I don't think I really want to change that. I think I'm just going to add one volley, and we're just going to go through another league. But the deck felt pretty good. Hard to be upset with a 4-1. I do think the third Fable was solid. Fable was pretty good there, and with how often I flood with this deck, or I think it would say the deck floods a fair amount. It has no selection if you don't play Fable, so getting the selection is nice. It definitely won us that game against Black-White Humans for sure to have Fable in our deck. And you have some pretty nice copies in this deck. Copying Lovestruck Beast, copying Stormseeker, copying Bone Crusher, all pretty sick. So let's go ahead and rent another Rending Volley. While I'm doing that, let's give a shout out to the patrons of the Swish Gaming Patreon. Thank you all so much for supporting our team and the stream. $1 a month gets you access to deck lists that we're playing at upcoming events. So, for example, you could have gotten Andrew Wolfeis's sweet heroic deck before the NRG this weekend. You can still go on and look on the Patreon and see what he played, although obviously his list is also posted on Melee now, so you can also go there. But regardless, you can get deck lists that we're playing at upcoming events. $5 a month gets you access to sideboard guides, detailed sideboard guides for those decks, and $10 a month gets you access to all those things, as well as some exclusive content. Regardless, thank you so much for being here and watching the stream. We greatly appreciate it.